child is sick, there's one thing they need. A really big cookie.
Welcome to RMHC.
And parents of sick children have tons of decisions to make. Like movie night, game night, or should we finish that book tonight? We don't perform surgeries, just talent shows. We're not big on poking sticks and beeping machines, but we're the best at playing dress up. Well, we have a few beeping machines. We think the Tooth Fairy should travel everywhere, and while hospitals have doctors and nurses, we have mom and dad. We don't provide treatment, but we do provide dogs. We have quite a robust assortment. And we throw some really good parties. Because at Ronald McDonald House Charities,
We are home.
we help families feel at home, even when they can't be.
Our MC for tonight's Dancing with the Dogs, the incomparable Johnny Radio, Mr. Johnny Wharff. Give it up!
They kind of sprung that dance thing on me, so I wasn't altogether ready for it, but man, is it good to be back here. My wife had told me that I should just go with the dance because it adds years to your life. But then I was looking at how much it costs to be in a rest home. It's like $7,000 a month or something. I'm thinking, quit the dancing and spend the money now. Out of my pot. We'll go from there. But anyway, is everybody glad they're out finally? I got a pretty good sense, I think, over the last couple of years, the people that I really didn't want to see anyway. Present company excluded. I'm glad you're all here. But I'm still working on a couple things. Like, I'm a little wiggy with at the register when they do the Stand Here X. And I'm from an older generation, but I watched way too many Roadrunner cartoons to fall for that little deal, right? So I heard Bill say, this is my 5th time. Are there any other 5-timers here having come? Okay, how many first-time fans for Dancing with Us? Man, if I'd have known that, I'd have just used the old jokes. How many think the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band is playing tonight? That's July 21st. I guarantee there's at least one dude saying, damn it, Ruth, you told me. But in all seriousness, I do hear from some guys that maybe get dragged here by their wives. Are there any of those guys out here? Let them know. So let me ask you a question. So if 2 guys, let's just say 2 guys are standing in the woods and nobody's around, are we still wrong? And does anybody get the feeling that their wife might appreciate her cell phone more than they do you? I'm not trying to start anything. My wife is here as well, for now anyway. But to give you an example, we were watching a show the other night, and I said, could you go get me a beer? She probably said no. Like less than a minute later, the phone rings. It's in the kitchen. She gets up to get it. That's kind of where I'm headed. And when she answered it, I said, hey, while you're in there, could you get me a beer? She did not find it nearly as funny as y'all did, so that's good. I think she thinks that the things that I look up on my phone are less important than maybe what she looks up on her phone. For instance, I told her the other night, I was looking and I said, did you know that on Canary Island, there's no canaries? And she looked at me like, who cares? And then she's like, what are you looking up now? And I said, well, I'm looking up the Virgin Islands. And there's no canaries there either. So, my daughter Sailor is here tonight somewhere as well, unless she saw me dance and said, I'm out. She could have left. But she had a question as well. And this is where I mean well, but we think a little differently. She said, I have to go to school tomorrow and tell the teacher where humans came from. And I'm like, well, I was out back. We were by the fire pit. I might have been drinking a beer. And I said, well, there's like these cavemen, and they're slumped over, and they started walking straighter, and a little straighter, and then they built a fire, and made a wheel, and sat down and drank a beer, and that's how we got here. Well, then she asked her mother the same question, and I heard from the other room, oh, we were born in love. God created Adam and Eve, and from this divine creation, we all came to be, and although, Sarah, you are my child, we are all children of God. She said, how come Dad said we came from cavemen? And my wife said, well, that's his side of the family. So that's how that worked out.